Dr. Zhong, thank you for joining us. On May the 12th, an independent review panel, which you're a member of, criticized the government for their response to the COVID-19 pandemic. You were also on the team that wrote this report. Tell us how you got to such conclusions.
Well, I think this report's not only aiming to the order at the government per se, but also related to the member states, stakeholders, United Nations agencies such as WHO, World Bank, and so on. So I think the report has a comprehensive description in terms of what happened and what we've learned and what needs to change, recommending a fully effective preparedness and a response at hand when the next pandemic happens. So as a whole, I think the report is based on evidence of science, and it is objective, impartial, focusing on the future actions.
The report commends a few countries such as New Zealand, South Korea, Singapore, as well as China in their containment measures. So what did China do right in your view?
I think you have mentioned some of the few countries have been doing quite well. So the report had mentioned some countries had adapted aggressive containment strategy. So namely for personal, the physical distancing, testing, and wearing mask and hand hygiene. For the public, testing, surveillance, contact tracing, and quarantine, isolation, and effective communication with transparency, which is down to the community level. This strategy had led to a successful containment of COVID-19 pandemic. I think it's a conclusion that a few countries, and China is on the list.
Tell us more about your colleagues on the panel and how can this report help push forward pandemic control efforts around the world?
So we've got 13 members in the independent panels. I think those experts have different experience and practical and theoretical in terms of administration and hygiene and public health and some infectious disease like Ebola and HIV. All the experts, I have learned a lot from them, and they have contributed a lot to the report.